Okay. Well, my first reading I'm not going to use for certain reasons. Knight of Swords. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What do we got here? I don't know. I'm not feeling this deck for some reason. It's before Tarot. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups. This is interesting. So, we have somebody. Hang on. Somebody's wishing for something. Let me figure it out first. Okay. Just making sure, because at first I was like, it looks like somebody could be like wishing something bad happens to somebody, but no. It's not that. It's not that. Somebody's actually wishing for something good to happen. Somebody is like, I would say like desiring somebody. It's like I hope you can read my mind. Can you read my mind? Do you know what I'm thinking? Do you know what it is I want to do with you? It's like that. Very seductive. Well, let's see if this is safe. Because it's kind of like, I like it. But let's make sure it's safe. I don't want to steer you, into something that, well, I have to say, let's cover these two. Yeah, that's what it is. It's definitely what it is. So somebody has some, like, I would say erotic, fantasies about somebody that they like or that they're connected with. Doesn't look like I have something in my eye there. However, this person is quite traditional. They're quite, they could be religious, or maybe they have certain religious beliefs or something like that. As far as, maybe not doing certain things or maybe saying certain things or, maybe they've turned a new leaf in life. It could be something like that. However, I feel like somebody really is, they really do desire somebody. King of Swords came out sideways, and I saw this a second ago. I see the Two of Wands, and we got the World. So Eight of Cups. I keep thinking it could be like some sort of distance between you two. So it's either it's emotional distance between you and this person, or it could be physical distance. Is what it could be. All right. Somebody wants to be direct and honest about whatever it is that they're feeling towards somebody. Okay. It's like, I don't want to say this because I don't want to get flagged for it, because it's just a kind of a joke. But when people say, blank me now, meaning S-H-O-O-T, like a joke, like an ironic joke, like if somebody was to find out that that's how I really feel about you. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, just me now, TikTok's so crazy. I don't want to, but that's what I'm getting with this. So somebody could be there. They may just kind of blurt it. Because they could be very honest or direct or something like that. Or maybe even the thought of having to be honest and straightforward and direct. It's just like, I'm like, I don't know that I can do that. Okay. This was out at the beginning of the reading. Another card of movement. By land. Okay. Seven of Wands and Five of Pentacles. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So I'll just put it this way. It's kind of like this. Hold on, let me get it. I'll tell you what I'm getting. Something about this feels delicate. Something about this feels unique, interesting. So I don't know if that's how somebody is seeing somebody. It's almost like somebody's like hoping somebody is like. I feel that, you know, with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, but then you have the Chariot. It's like something probably should be kind of kept quiet, okay, for whatever reason. For whatever reason. For whatever reason, something probably would need to be kept discreet, okay? I see that it's probably a good thing, and, you know, maybe somebody... Again, it's about taking a trip or movement. Let me get one more, because a 7 for me would be an indication of a no. But then again, I had the this is a 5 and a 3. It is mutual. So why is my intuition telling me it is, but the cards are saying no? There's a little... Why is there a contradiction here? Okay, so that could be part of it. There is a contradiction, or there's something contradicting, condescending, contradicting. What is this? There's a battle. Hold on, I'm going to have to go strictly off intuition with this, because this is, for whatever reason, something is unusual about this. It doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel bad. I'll tell you, the feeling I'm getting is that it is mutual. But for whatever reason, the cards are indicating no. Or maybe, we'll take it a couple different ways. Okay, let's just say that, you know, this person's saying, no, I can't do that. So, for example, you know, when I've dated in the past and I've, you know, met people at a distance, you know, and this was, you know, within the last few years or so. But now when I look back, even though those things, you know, whether they worked out or not is irrelevant. But now when I look back and I'm like, ooh, man, I put myself in a dangerous situation because I didn't know these people. I was just like, all right, I'm coming up, I'm driving, you know, and it could be something like that, you know, where it's just like, man, I don't know that I could actually, it's kind of I'm scared to, you know, because, you know, last time I got on a plane and met somebody, a couple other times I like drove a few hours to meet people. But now when I'm like, man, it kind of is a dangerous situation. How do you know? How do you know? And that could be part of whatever is going on with this person. So it's almost like something is conflicting or contradicting or constricting. I'm getting something like that. All right. I'm also getting, it's like something is tempting, but somebody is afraid to bite of the apple. I don't know what the deal is with whatever this is. I don't know what somebody's reservation is. Somebody needs to make reservations though. So if someone's planning a trip, make sure you make reservations. Okay. Because if you don't make reservations ahead of time, you're not going to get a place. All right. Let's just get that out of the way right now. All right. But anyway, I'm not really certain about what somebody's what somebody's actual reservations is, what it is, why it is that they're pulling it back. All right. What is their deal? What is their Three of Cups reversed? So it's like, you know, somebody doesn't want Three of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords, Five of Wands. So it's like somebody doesn't want somebody else to find out. Page of Swords. So here's the thing, okay? Most of us, you know, I'm going to just venture to say, I'm not even going to throw out a percentage. I'll just say a majority of people who are watching tarot, who are into tarot, who are into spirituality, who are tarot readers, I'm just going to say it. You know, it's a good possibility that all of us have somebody that was very, very dangerous to us, you know, in the past. Meaning, most of us still have that ex or two that still watches. For whatever reason, they just cannot let go. All right? It's for whatever reason, you know, these exes that we have, that we've been incredibly damaged and abused by, you know, whether it's another reader or somebody who seeks reading and watches readings. I think we all pretty much share that. I mean, if you look in the comment section of nearly all of us, you know, there's a lot of pain in there, because there's people that really, really did things to hurt us. Some of us was pretty intense. Some of us pretty violent. Some of us, you know, incredibly just damaging, that caused us to seek spirituality because we didn't have anyone else, and these people had turned people against us. All right? So we had to find love somewhere, and the only way that we found love was through other people who were spiritual, but also through God, because God's the only one, at least for me, didn't turn their back on me. Okay? Somebody who actually had time to listen to me. Somebody who actually had time to hear everything, see everything, and help me through it. The only one. Okay? The one that led me to certain people here and there that could actually help me through this, you know, through this challenge, you know, and then go over here and, you know, find out, seek something from this person, you know. It's the only one. So with that, you know, and I go through a lot, you know, I still have, you know, people that watch me. It is what it is. It's part of life. So whoever this person is, their reservation, their main reservation is that an ex may find out that they're seeing somebody. I've said it before. I've said it numerous times. If I was actually start dating somebody, I highly doubt anyone would even know. For a lot of different reasons. Even a matter of feeling safe. Not to mention, you know, anytime you have something, somebody else wants it. It doesn't matter what the F it is. If you have it, I want it. When you don't have it, I don't want it anymore. That's just what human beings are about. I don't know why, but it is. That's this person's biggest reservation, is what I'm getting. They're afraid. Now, it could be the fact that they're afraid of, you know, friends and family, but I see it's like friends or something like that, acquaintances, and they're afraid of actually kind of biting from the apple, you know, the forbidden fruit, because they are afraid of, you know, somebody else finding out. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right. Tower. Two of Cups. Not to mention, if you two met, look at that. If you two, that was a star, by the way. I had to kind of let it go because she was nude. If you two met, it would be a very, very magical connection, looks like. I would have to say so. You know, it's like being thunderstruck, you know, love at first sight. That's, for me, a lot of times, the Tower card. There's a lot of bad meanings with the Tower, yes. Sudden change, you know. For me, and I think I'm the only one I've never heard anyone else with this interpretation. But my interpretation, one of the positive one of the positive meanings of Tower, for one, striking the lottery, hitting the lottery, but also love at first sight. Love at first sight. It's a very good possibility that two people could probably fall head over heels for each other. But I think there's a matter of being discreet. Transparency to a degree. You don't have to tell everyone everything, you know. But enough to make each other feel comfortable, you know, is kind of what I'm getting. And just be discreet. Just be discreet. You know, a lot of times people want to show off their partner. Why? Why do you want to? Who are you showing off your partner to? That's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. You know, when we show off things, it's kind of like bragging, right? Well, I don't need to brag, you know. If I have somebody and I care about that person, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It just matters what I think. And I would hope, at least in my position, somebody would actually appreciate that. Then I don't need to brag about who my person is. I don't need to show them off to impress anyone. So, my parents have been gone long ago. So it's not like I have to have their approval either. But something to think about. The way that I think may not necessarily be the same way that you think, and that is completely okay. But hopefully maybe consider certain things. Anyway, that's it. Good luck.